closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keen on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth.
Throws for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's long. Moving away from pressure. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Cougar! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be.
I have not seen a live action of the last.
That's what leads to nice touchdown, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but
this is funny. Marlon said it.
Damn, 1963. Well, a lot of them old cartoons came out real back in the day.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
Damn, that's a girl.
The Cougars in a good spot here with second and
short. Oh, good. Hell yeah.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
Very imagine, but it still looks great back there.
You don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out.
Down to the right, straight on for more. The live action Peter Pan, though, with Robin Williams in the game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's long. Makes the catch. It's fouled. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
Wow. Yeah, all this time with cool clothes to do that shit.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
He wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Is this a live action or make my brain sing.
I wonder how that would work in live action
Here's
with
the
cars.
question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's long. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There he's striking distance at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
They're talking about forward.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws to the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Yeah, I can play this all.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Right at the 30, it'll be 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's long. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
Y'all know that movie.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Yeah, pretty good.
Wide open, he makes the catch.
Not new, but it's like, oh, ball my time.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
I'm lost by what they're doing. It's just like after everything played out in the movie.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter.
Yeah, do it like a rock.
Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
The field goal is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time.
No. I know what you're doing. Kiddo. Andrew, I'm not looking at this dumpling. Near his mama ate him.
No, please.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for room. It's Burrell. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the run and good gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the shoot.
That's how you get your stuff bought out by the Magic Company. So Samsung will come to buy that shit. It basically based on so a company can buy it.
We open the final stanza. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters in the stats.
It's more of a portable fridge.
And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Fine play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20.
You didn't saw that. Triple M out. Right.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, hitting the...
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Houston. And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end, scoring that touchdown.
That nigga ugly as a bitch. And I run off? Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't walk like that.
Don't run out. You go straight to food.
That nigga killed the world. I think about it.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
second and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's long. Got his man on the right. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to get the first and goal. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy.
Touchdown, Houston. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
She ain't open her eyes yet. Racist ass shit. Now. This is racist.
Leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I bet he drives a GTR. God. Kendra. 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 And they dress like them too.
Time.
Yep, you need time with your kids. That's what I'm hearing. So I live in Catalana. What's that? The bitch still here. That's my daddy. looking away and shit.
He just happy everything at pizza. Ah! I made you spend 8 minutes for your son.
Cause she ate her son up. She basically sucked his
No,
dick.
she ate a representation of what was supposed to be her son. And as you can see, they said her son head shaped like a dumpling. So what's up on this spicy love shit?
Oh.
Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here.
Yeah, he was controlling them telepathically with a neural transmitter. Come on, I am not fast. Okay, go. So Mr. Kabuki was using PS
Kabuki Warriors.
to attack you with blue.
To the ground with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On target to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. Finds a man on the right. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. The play action fake. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Boy meets world. Have you seen the live action?
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Fowler. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy.
Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's first and 20. Run the gun. The running back has it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air. It's long. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield. It's Burrell. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. Third down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Never a doubt. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field, trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Burrell. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Houston wants to play fast. To the air on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air, it's long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
How big is that for this offense? A nice drive to get
Drumline.
a touchdown. Add to this
Hey man, Drumline over here. That's a lot
everything
better.
right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good
got
a
my baby.
type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to...
My feelings used to... There was an emoji that walked like that, and they used to
The
say
Houston
that.
offense comes onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grab behind the line, it's Robertson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Drive try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Big guy smells it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return.
Start your membership today. Visit GoPastoral.com.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Burrell. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. To throw, it's long. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Burrell. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Turning it on. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And they're getting close to the point now in offense where it's full milk the clock mode, right? Run the football. Don't worry about throwing it right down the middle of the field. Keep giving it to your back who can fall forward. If you can keep doing stuff like this, get a few first downs, preserve the victory, and get out of here.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Finds a tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. If they knew they had held their stud down to as little yards, but they're trailing.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack.
You're breaking up.
It was just the 3 of us, the Templetons, and 3 is the perfect number. Interesting fact. Did you know that the triangle is the strongest shape found in nature?
Here comes the Houston offense once again. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt, they're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to...
There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They had a great day today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ooh, my shoulder's gonna get right. I feel it. Damn, I forgot about that.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Fuck out there.
With jet sweep.
I'm gonna be like, you need to stop doing that.
How about this sophomore
my word, cause you take forever to drink your water. I mean, don't mean I'm gonna do this.
They're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to
That's
just
flip
it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
The All-American was
Good.
push passes.
No.
I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Now this team
we were supposed to go like you were supposed to go like in the board.
Expecting to find ways to win games, and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so. That's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations are.
Dang, he's put that baby right to work. Exactly what I did to my kids as soon as they could. Yup, right to work. I got time. I like that movie.
They're gonna put it in his ass. This is so bad.
I just told you it's Disney.
I never seen this movie.
Racist. That down. Okay, look, Jungle Book. If you go back and watch it, it'll give you a disclosure before watching it. But back in the day, there was no disclosure. That's what it was. That ain't trying to take everybody so seriously.
If people just watch it without thinking too hard about it, then go.
Exactly. They should tickle the baby, so he's not no baby. That was what they do. It's the right word. This almost gives me a Toy Story vibe. I think it's like really like.
Yeah, I got a little brother. Started like any other day. But little did I know, my life would never be.
Because DreamWorks used to say all the same shit.
My parents always said that I had an overactive imagination.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you.
Look who's here.
Meet your new baby.
Baby, what?
I have a million questions. Who is this guy? Why is he here? What's his house? Why is he so fast?
They're going to test the right side with this. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
The give from the gun. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40. It's a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep...
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Now that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's long. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you
Rose water.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Gets it out quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Houston. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback. But, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
No, you can really talk. I heard it.
Fine. I can talk. Now let's see if you can listen. Give me a double espresso and see if there's someplace around here with sushi I kill for a spicy tuna.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's long. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended.
Well, that kid just...
Everyone wants a hot new thing.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Arizona, 0.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Burrell. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's long. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got the tight end outside. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running to the left. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Touchdown, Houston! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. Turning it on! It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Steamrolls his way ahead. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Burrell. He'll take it himself. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. First down play is 2nd and 6.
Oh my God.
On the option. He'll toss it.
That's all I need to know.
Continuing to turn
He's shaping the hole.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Off the boot, looking for his man. Dances away to buy time. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Shoots it to the left. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today.
He's just like my mama like those.
He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up.
Yep.
Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive.
No cash. We are the competition. This is war. Puppies are red. And if this new puppy is as cute as we appear, the baby is the start of this.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Gain of 16. And that's a first down for the offense.
Let's go. What did you learn about the new puppy?
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play.
Meeting.
Wait till Mom and Dad hear this.
Hey, Templeton.
What you got there?
Nothing.
Hand over the tape.
Never. Mom! Dad! Hi, Timmy.
Anyway.
Yeah, I get that for this.
You can't do like Johnny Law, simpleton.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the kids are finally getting along.
That's nice.
You want to play? Let's play.
Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Bagel Bears, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and
Chase this.
Mom, do you see that again? Some days just start off on the wrong foot. And nothing seems to work quite right. Pascal pros are here to stop disasters before they start. Give your home
they believe they can run right here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability
He want to hang with a baby.
that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and
Shit.
inches. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's long. Pulls it in. It's Robertson. He goes out of bounds across the 25, working at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
Oh, bit.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man,
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go back to the ground. Really
Oh, yep, he's gonna make it up.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to
That was a
throw.
pig. I threw that
And
shit.
the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16.
Come on, break a tackle, fam.
He's wrestled to the ground right
What
at
the
the
fuck?
15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking for the score.
Good catch.
Wheels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Houston offense once again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react. Getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
I'm not saying fall asleep.
Creates a little space. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Yep.
Looking for a man. It's long. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. On first down from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams.
Breaks into the open.
Let's go.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And unbelievable timing.
What part of it?
Wide receiver, get it to
Oh,
him,
it was
get his hands
public.
right on his frame where he can run it.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Finds his man. It's Fowler. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Fowler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Hey.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's long. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points.
So why are you cornering me?
Well, the truth is,
You done got in trouble.
I'm on a mission.
Uh-huh.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some...
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown Cougar. And they add 6 more for that trip to the house.
I can't believe my parents didn't tell me about this.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's all right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That's not defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's first and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. Now marking at the +42. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quickly out for the tight end. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. He'll do it himself. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a...
That's all you get? Your picture on the wall?
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the run, it's Burrell. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Looking for a man. It's Long. The screen, and watch out. There he goes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And this defense continuing to dominate the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays, they're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And listen to this. This game, this defense underperformed.
Come on, running back. That's all. I'm sure.
And this is a tape that they're going to want to and never watch again.
Yeah.
You don't get it, Templeton.
No, get on Fortnite.
They get the W, and
You got Fortnite?
win number 6 looks as if they're going
Oh, yeah?
to win, guys.
And that's a good moment for this.
You sure? Because you supposed to been on the game a long time ago.
Every night, at dinner. Every birthday party.
You said recently, bitch. You called earlier and said get on the game.
Year after year after year.
Yeah.
People grow old together.
She got me watching this Boss Baby movie and shit. That's her, bro. That's her. That's her.
We'll be brothers.
Damn, dude. Quick to say that shit.
I know.
Pusshead.
Get the year, Dad. Don't bang. But it feels right. I know.
How you on the hospital list? That nigga shits, really. I ain't gonna care.
We. I will help you. But just to get rid of you.
You're a dumb
Deal?
bitch.
Deal. Here's to never seeing you again.
I got you.
I went through 3 interceptions. We only got 17 throwing touchdowns. Yes. I'm about to get on there. I'm about to get on there. I'm about to get on there. Chill. Damn. Sassy.
Nothing new about a new puppy. Aren't you gonna do any work?
I'm very busy.
Oh, I don't feel like playing that shit.